They've got a little bit of movement. It's basically pace. As he comes up with the ball again, no, he's going to lose it. Coast to coast for Brian Funningsland. Again, they need that offensive movement, John.
There's a little frustration. They can't outshoot the Burswood Redbacks. They need to frustrate them on defence, be selective and chip away at this lead.
Renee Lieb, huge hole in the top of the keyway, and he knows it. If they move that ball quickly in the offence, I think they'll create a few more open jumpers. Peter Catlanian, pace down low. Catlanian on the weak side. Bizarre, in and out. Renee Lieb. Recently returned to Geraldton from a stint in Kalgoorlie.
Chamberlain with the ball now. Again to Lieb on the elbow. Lieb throws the fake. Fundingsland beyond three-point range. Comes up with his first basket for some time. 35-53. 18 seconds remaining before half-time. And Catlanian will look to run this ball down and take one shot. He doesn't want the Batavia Buccaneers to have another opportunity for another three-pointer. Catlanian. Evans on the right. Evans beyond the three-point line. Unsuccessful again. Nice scrapping there. We've got 2 seconds remaining. Batavia will want to inbound this ball quickly. I would imagine it will either go to Fundingsland or Hunt to take the shot. Dukas to Chamberlain. Chamberlain will throw it from just over halfway, unsuccessful. And with a scoreline of 53-35, that wraps up the first half of this SPL Grand Final between the Batavia Buccaneers and the Burswood Redbacks.
See you later.
Let's have a Coke. Can you tell us where the waves are?
Hey, 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 you can't stop it. You can't stop it. You can't stop it. Feeling you get when you find the real thing. You can't beat it. You can't beat the feeling. You can't beat the feeling.
Hello there, Gary Duncan from Duncan & Johnson. Most of you are probably aware we have the biggest and best range of sports shoes in town. Plus, each shoe purchase gives you a ticket in the draw to win $1,000 cash. Not only do we have the best range of shoes, we have the best service and the lowest prices. Here are a few specials. Lotto Barsky 1 and 2, Converse Fast Break, Lotto Elite, Puma Cross Trainer, Dunlop KT26, Adidas Rome. Don't forget, you can win $1,000 cash by buying a pair of sports shoes before the end of October. Duncan & Johnson, Geraldton.
Getting out amongst it and living on the road. It's the stuff great adventures are made of. But this is the easy way to get away from it all. In a brand new Corrimal caravan from Bustleton Caravan and Camping. What luxury! With enough room to sleep 6. Corrimal have a feature-packed van for every adventure. From a 2-berth pop-up to an 8-berth monster. If you're hitting the road north this year, Bustleton Caravan and Camping make it all so much easier.
Personally, I think the original Peter's drumstick is unbeatable. Vanilla ice cream with peanuts and chalk. But some people just can't go past the triple choc drumstick.
Unbeatable.
There's others too who just go for caramel vanilla. Unbeatable. And a friend who's a real mint freak. Won't try anything but the mint drumstick.
Unbeatable.
But when I want to spoil myself, the very original Peter's drumstick. I really like the chocolate cone.
And the half-time score at Perry Lakes, 53 plays 35 in favour of the Burswood Redbacks, 18 points. Marty, it's been a fairly exciting game so far. What do you think?
Oh, it's definitely been an exciting game, fast-paced game, which would definitely go in favour of the Burswood Redbacks. The Batavia Buccaneers are probably in at halftime trying to figure out a way to slow them down. They've got to get back to their own game. That's going to be the key for them right now.
Certainly, you were talking about the importance of tempo before. Definitely a bit of a change between the first and the second quarter. What do you think?
That's exactly right, Tim. Is the tempo, and that's what is the key for the Buccaneers. They cannot keep pace with the Burswood Redbacks. They have too much talent, and all of their talent can run. Geraldton is very limited with their talent. They're limited in numbers. That's why Tom McLean has come off the bench and probably played more in this game than he's played all year in any game.
If you're a coach now of the Redbacks, what would you be saying to the boys at half-time?
If I was a coach of the Redbacks, I'd say let's not get complacent. We've got an 18-point lead. Here's the things that we're not doing, and I think they should start to penetrate a little bit more and not take so many outside shots. They've got the game in their hands if they don't just throw it away. They've got to fake those three-point shots, get Geraldton to come out, now penetrate, dish off, turn it into an exciting game for the Burswood Redbacks from the inside. They've got the talent inside. Let's go inside and get the Buccaneers in foul trouble.
Right. Let's look at some pictures now, if we can, and talk through them. This is from the first quarter. Marty, once again, if you do the honours.
All right. This was in the first quarter early in the game. Right here you see Brian Dukas penetrating. That's exactly what Geraldton has got to continue doing, is penetrating. But what they're not doing is he's getting past the first line of defense, and he's looking to dish off. He's not a threat. So I hope Stan Willis is listening to that. I've been on Stan all year about that. No, that's exactly what Brian Fundersland has to do. He's got to get by the first line of defense, which is what he's doing very well. But he's looking to dish off, and they're ready. The Burswood Redbacks have quick hands. They're ready for that pass, or Pace is waiting inside for the block shot.
I've certainly got that height within the zone too.
They definitely have a height. I've really been impressed in the first quarter with Andrew Vlyhoff. All year I said, well, I didn't see much out of Andrew Vlyhoff. But if there was anyone that tried to steady Burswood,
there he is there.
If there was anyone that tried to steady him, it was him. It was Andrew Vlyhoff. He did a great job. I don't know if it's maybe he doesn't want to run, but he steadied the team, if anyone. The thing I was not impressed with the Burswood guard is Peter Kapler-Jones, right there, trying to take the charge. He went down and just fired up 5 three-pointers and missed all 5 of them. You think he'd learn to stop shooting, you know, and try something different, penetrate, wait his turn.
Getting back to Vlyhoff, you're saying you're expecting big things from him as the game wears on, as far as stamina goes?
That's true. Then again, you could say, is he saving himself, you know? But yeah, I think he's going to get better as the game goes on. He's strong. I was real impressed in the first quarter with Craig Evans with his penetration. He was one of the few that were penetrating for the Burswood Redbacks, what they need to be doing a little bit more of. And not just settling for that easy three-point shot.
Yeah. Just repeating the scores there at half-time. The difference was just 4 points. Burswood Redbacks 20 points, the Buccaneers 16. Since then, the Redbacks have increased that lead to 18 points at half-time. The Geraldton, rather, is down 18 points, 35 plays 53. We're going to throw to a break now and be back with highlights of the second quarter.
I want life, I want the right place.
I want great days, I want that big taste.
The right place, the big taste of Hungry Jack's. I want movement, I want color.
I want right life.
There is no other right place. The big taste of Hungry Jack's. Ooh, yeah. It's the big taste of Hungry Jack's.
Hello there, Gary Duncan from Duncan & Johnson. Most of you are probably aware we have the biggest and best range of sports shoes in town. Plus, each shoe purchase gives you a ticket in the draw to win $1,000 cash. Not only do we have the best range of shoes, we have the best service and lowest prices. Here are a few specials. Lotto Barsky 1 and 2, Converse Fast Break, Lotto Elite, Puma Cross Trainer, Dunlop KT26, Adidas Rome. Don't forget, you can win $1,000 cash by buying a pair of sports shoes before the end of October. Duncan & Johnson, Geraldton.
At Discount Auto Parts, we are the brake and exhaust professionals. Leaky mufflers are dangerous, so bring your car in, we'll give it a free exhaust inspection, and if you've got a problem, we can supply an exhaust to fit any make, any model. And it's too late to have your brakes fixed once they've failed, so come in, see my professional team at Discount Auto Parts and have a free brake test. We're the professional team at Discount Auto Parts in the big blue buildings in Bunbury and Collie.
Welcome to a quiet, peaceful place where the whole family can relax and enjoy Glencarillia Deer Park. The picturesque park, just 6 kilometres from Donnybrook, gives the family a unique chance to wander through the valley surrounds and enjoy the many types of deer and other delightful free-range animals. From the 30-metre apple tower, you can see for miles. The views are breathtaking. Come and enjoy the peaceful atmosphere and scenic beauty of Glencarillia Deer Park, the perfect family adventure.
Wolcobin Merino Stud of Wooden Illing's annual on-property sale will be on Thursday, October the 5th. Following previous outstanding successes, recent Wage and Woolarama honours include most points in the Merino section overall and champion Merino Ram at the 88 Perth Royal. Wolcobin will be offering 176 Merino sires, well known for their white medium wool. Also offered will be 800 ewes, including top pens of ewes, which can be mated to the Wolcobin sire of your choice. Don't miss Wolcobin annual sale, October the 5th.
Do you want to enjoy the good life? Lay back and just relax? Magnolia's has the answer. Hang it here. Hang it there. You can just about hang it anywhere. Order your net chair or hammock from Magnolia's Dampier Crescent Broome today. Phone 091 935508.
Hello again, hope you're having a great Saturday afternoon. You're back with the GWN Satellite Sports Special live coverage of the SBL Grand Final. And well, we've seen some highlights of the first quarter. We're going to go to some highlights of the second quarter in just a moment. With me, of course, is Slammers coach Marty Zoller, and it's great to have him with us too. We did ask him what he would say to the Redbacks in the change room. Marty, what would you be saying to the Buccaneers?
Well, I think it'd be easier to talk, much easier to talk in the Burswood Redbacks locker room than the Geraldton, so I'd rather go to the Geraldton locker room because they're down 18, and that's the tough thing right now. They've got to, Coach McLean's got to pump his players up, say, okay, this is the grand final, we're down 18 points, and hey, you know, I'm disappointed too as a coach, and I hope each one of you are disappointed the way we played, but the game's not over. You got 20 minutes left, you know, so he's got to pump them with confidence right now, and he's got to tell them what they're doing wrong, what they're doing right. Hopefully that he'd notice that the support players at the end of the second quarter, right before the half, they came back and Dukas hit a three-pointer, Renee Lieb hit a two-pointer, Fundersland hit a three-pointer. But my point there is that the support players, Dukas, Gavin Burnett, Renee Lieb, they've got to do more of a job.
Rather than the American imports in the team?
Rather than Hunt, Chamberlain and Fundersland, because Burswood are really basically just keying off for those three players, and they're stopping them.
Okay, maybe if we have a look at some pictures now, if we can. I'm not sure how we're going with the game. There we are, this is from the second quarter.
Okay, Tom McLean's in the game, and like I said, he's played more this year than, or more this game than he probably has against anyone, and that's what I expected. Here we come right out at the start of the second quarter. They got their fast break going. Matt Brisbane, who had a bad first quarter, came out, hit his three-pointer, got his confidence, settled. They got their fast break going. Things are going their way. Brian Fundersland missing the three-point shot. Dan Hunt missing things inside. Daryl Pace doing a great job blocking the shots and intimidating again right there. Brian just throwing the ball away.
Yeah, Pace is certainly having a great game in that second quarter anyway.
Pace definitely had a great second half. Even in the first half when he didn't score a lot, he's been the intimidating factor for the Burswood Redbacks.
I think we've got Luke Lumley on the phone, actually, Marty. Now, we've spoken to him during the commercial break. I wonder if we can get him now.
Oh, Luke's in the hometown. I used to spend quite a bit of time in Albuquerque. Luke's at the University of New Mexico. His coach is Coach Dave Bliss, who didn't give him much time. Of course, Luke missed a lot of school, playing as much in the SBL and with the Boomers. So
we might be able to hear him. Luke, are you there?
Yeah, I'm here, mate.
What do you think so far?
So, well, sounds good to me. I think it sounds like Burrs will start off early with a lot of turnovers and a little rusty early, but I think the defense sounds like, to me, like their defense is what got it going for them with Daryl Pace doing a good job inside. I just wish I was in there with them.
Well, that's true, Luke, but they don't need you right now. Vlyhoff and Pace are taking up the slack for you, being the intimidating factors. So, but like I said, Geraldton definitely did start out well defensively, and it's swung towards Burswood, and like you said, probably because of the defense. What Geraldton's got to do is get by the first line of defense and pull up for the shot and possibly draw the foul, as opposed to throwing up a forced shot or dishing it off and not getting a foul at all. They've got to slow the tempo down, and right now the tempo is in your favor, the Burswood Redbacks' favor.
What do you think, Luke?
Yeah, it sounds pretty accurate to me. I just hope the other fellas can keep out of foul trouble that they were getting in early. I think Peter got in some early foul trouble and Darryl too, but I think, yeah, if the pace does slow down, it develop into an interesting game. I wish I was there to watch it instead of listening to it on the telephone.
Luke, Darryl's been playing a great game, Darryl Pace, with his intimidation.
Yeah, terrific defensive game. Offensively, I think they seem to be getting the shot off pretty quickly rather than looking around and getting the good pass inside to him. So maybe we'll see some more of that this half.
Luke, we'll have to leave it there. Hope you can stay with us. We'll throw to a commercial break and be right back with the SBL Grand Final.
See you later.
Let's have a Coke.
Can you tell us where the waves are?
Hey, 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 you can't stop it. You can't stop it. You can't stop it. Feeling you get when you find the real thing. You can't beat the feeling. Can't beat the feeling.
Bannermar Wildlife Park has something special for every member of the family, whether you're bushwalking along the wildflower bush tracks or feeding the kangaroos and emus. The beauty of the Australian bush and wildlife is an education to any youngster. Set on 20 acres of natural bushland with streams and lakes scattered throughout, the Bannermar Wildlife Park is a delightful spot to have a picnic when you're touring the Busselton, Dunsborough, Yallingup region. There's light snacks available and all facilities are suitable for the handicapped. The Bannermar Wildlife Park, Caves Road, Dunsborough.
Getting out amongst it and living on the road. It's the stuff great adventures are made of. But this is the easy way to get away from it all. In a brand new Corrimal caravan from Busselton Caravan and Camping. What luxury! With enough room to sleep 6. Corrimal have a feature-packed van for every adventure, from a 2-berth pop-up to an 8-berth monster. If you're hitting the road north this year, Busselton Caravan and Camping make it all so much easier.
Woolcobin Merino Stud of Woodenilling's annual on-property sale will be on Thursday, October the 5th. Following previous outstanding successes, recent Wage and Woolarama honours include most points in the Merino section overall and champion Merino Ram at the 88 Perth Royal. Woolcobin will be offering 176 Merino sires, well known for their white medium wool. Also offered will be 800 ewes, including top pens of ewes, which can be mated to the Woolcobin sire of your choice. Don't miss Woolcobin annual sale, October the 5th.
Throughout the southwest, A&M Truck Centre is keeping your business on the road, offering a great range of new and used trucks, expert servicing facilities, and a wide range of spare parts. If it's a new truck you're after, A&M has the complete Mitsubishi range available, and we won't let you down on price. So, for new or used trucks, service and spare parts, call in or phone A&M Truck Centre, 97 Forest Avenue, Bunbury. We're your partners on the road.
Grandison's Hardware, Kununurra's Mitre 10 store. For all your building and household requirements, see Grandison's of Kununurra. They have a large range of power tools, gardening supplies, building materials and plumbing equipment. If it's hardware, you'll find it at Grandison's. See Doug and his staff for expert advice and personal attention. They're the specialists for all your hardware requirements. Grandison's, your Mitre 10 hardware in Kununurra.
And we're back live at Perry Lakes for the SBL Grand Final, bringing it to you live wherever you are in this great state of ours. For those of you who don't know, Luke Lumley, of course, is a big player with the Burswood Redbacks. We were speaking to him live from the States, and I still think he's on the line. Maybe we might be able to chat to have a chat to him later. And they're just about to bounce down for the third quarter. Let's join them.
Welcome back to the Perry Lakes Basketball Stadium and the start of the second half of this final of the SBL competition for 1989. And with a scoreline of 53-35 in favour of the Burswood Redbacks, Brad, one of the best scorers out there.
Well, some of the better scorers so far. As we're going to throw that one up again. No, we're not going to throw that up again.
Violation.
It's going to be a redback ball. Yeah, some of the big scorers have been Darryl Pace with 13, as has Andrew Vlahoff. But the key to that second quarter was Bizard and Pace. They combined for 8 rebounds and 20 points and outscored the Buccaneers by 14.
Of course, the Buccaneers really struggled to find any sort of consistent scoring with Dan Hunt only scoring 6 points. Very uncharacteristic.
Well, I wouldn't despair up there in Geraldton as, or maybe now you can, as Craig Evans just bangs in 3. But I wouldn't despair Geraldton and the surrounding areas like Dongra. I'm sure Dan Hunt's going to come back. Buccaneers have got a lot of character. Chamberlain, looking, searching and finding 2 points. 56 plays 37.
Catlangian with the ball now. Pace on the right-hand side. Unsuccessful with the jumper, and that's the first time Pace has come outside in this match. Fundingsland on the break. Good hands by Catlangian. 56 to 37. Chamberlain to Fundingsland. Fundingsland to the top of the key. Bumps, pulls back. Catlangian takes the dive. Fundingsland not happy with the non-call. Back to Hunt at the top. Chamberlain in the forward roll into Hunt. Hunt from the elbow. That's where he's been successful tonight, but once more it rims out as Matt Bisart gets it on the break.
Bisart hits his right-hand option in Peter Catlandian. Vlahoff streaking this one down.
And gives a lie to Vlahoff's lack of speed, or so the critics have said. He's a lot quicker than what people realise.
Hits the open man. Catlandian rims out. Chamberlain's had a couple of good minutes in his opening couple of opening minutes in his third quarter. It's his second rebound. He's already got 2 points.
The Burswood Redbacks would be very happy with their position now as Dan Hunt goes in to chip away at that lead, but we were told at half-time they had a call from New Mexico in the United States, where Luke Longley, who is over there on scholarship right now, undertaking the third year of his program, rang through to see the results of the game, and he was very, very happy with the scoreline at half-time.
And so he should be. The Redbacks leading quite comfortably as Chamberlain hits the open man, passes a little while, but he's still getting a touch of the ball as we go into a timeout. The Redbacks leading 56 plays 39.
You can't have fat. We're supposed to eat toasted muesli. Toasted muesli's full of fat. Who's fat? Kellogg's Just Right has 10 times less fat than toasted muesli. 10 times? Plenty of wheat flakes, bran, rolled oats, puffed fries, sultanas. And less fat.
Morning! Ready for a little jog, are we?
With 10 times less fat, Kellogg's Just Right is not too heavy, not too light.
Esperance Toyota, your local dealer in Esperance, have gone bananas. They're doing incredible deals on all new vehicles. See Bob Ray for huge savings on the world's most wanted new model Corolla and the stylish new Camry. Check out the rugged and reliable range of Hilux and Land Cruiser commercial vehicles at unbelievable prices. Go bananas at Esperance Toyota and save on superb new vehicles at incredibly low prices. They're the one. Call in and see Bob Ray today.
56 plays 39, 10-minute mark of the third quarter.
Catlangian to Vlahoff. Vlahoff to Evans. Evans, a long cross-court pass there to Vlahoff. He puts it, wheels and deals, props, Pace on the elbow, underneath the Bisart, off the glass, 58 to 39. Bisart has caused a lot of havoc in the Keyway, been in the paint most of the night.
Well, he had a terrible first quarter by his standards. He's come back, just as Dan Hunt will. I'm sure he picks up his 10th. As Bisart has something like 13 points and 9 rebounds, which is great for a guy who's had a pretty ordinary